Hey guys, welcome back. A video today, natural remedies for seasonal allergies. Actually, yesterday, Darren over at Mayhem Country Living, love him to death. He was like, "Hey Casey, can you think you can do a video on seasonal allergies, natural remedies for that?" And that is a fantastic topic. Thank you, Darren. Because the pollen is unreal, especially in my area. If you're in the southeast, the pollen is awful right now. A lot of people suffer for allergies. I don't get the typical, watery eye, sneezing. I tend to get sinus headaches, a raw sore throat type feeling and everything. So I'm going to go over some things that can help prevent those from being so bad and treating when you start having those. So one of the big things is a lot of people who are have severe allergies or reactions to, that histamine release type allergies is they are deficient in B12. I just happen to, be deficient in B12, and I take a sublingual one because I have pernicious anemia, so I have to take it anyways. I get mine from Claire Labs. It's a B12 folate, and it's sublingual, dissolves under my tongue. But the reason B12 kind of helps block that extreme histamine release. And if you're deficient in that, it's kind of overreactive, and you'll have more allergies to food, seasonal allergies, things like that. So B12. And make sure it's the methyl type B12. That's important, and that'll help if you take that. I take it. I have to take it 3 times a day, to be honest, and sometimes I have to get B12 shots, but that's for something totally different. But that will help if you keep the B12 going. And they usually say if you don't have to take, if you don't have a situation you don't want to take it all the time. If you start taking it about 2 weeks before like allergy season kind of comes, like if you know where your allergy season, which bothers you the worst, you take it about 2 weeks before that starts, and that will help you from getting that bad reaction. And also you should take that with food usually. Another thing is vitamin C, and it cannot be the ascorbic acid type vitamin C. You need to always have your vitamin C to be from foods, whole foods, berries, citrus, however you get it. Ascorbic acid vitamin C is actually really bad for you. I do not recommend anyone take that for any reason, but the vitamin C is a good antioxidant, and it does slow down the overreactive response our bodies do when we are exposed to some type of allergy, seasonal allergies or whatever. So the vitamin C. Vitamin D is great anyways. I always recommend the drops, IUDs. Getting out in the sunshine, things like that. Probiotics, again, you keep that gut bacteria balanced. You're not going to be overreactive to, different type of allergies because your microbials are all balanced in your body. Local raw honey. I cannot say enough about doing wherever, get at your farmer's market, somebody that has bees. I don't have bees. If you have bees, bless you, because honey is, just almost a cure-all. But local raw honey, find somewhere in your area, a farmer's market, somewhere that has it. If you take that every day, it's kind of the same effect for people who go get allergy shots. Because those bees are pollinating all the allergens in your area, and then you're taking just such tiny, tiny amounts of those allergens are, they're in that honey. It just helps. It's just like the same effect as if people get allergy shots, as if you do, just take a teaspoon or more of local raw honey every day. I do sometimes if I'm having like the throat thing I talked about, I will take like a little, like 5 or 10 cc's of elderberry elixir. This is actually the brand I carry like a lot. You can take that. That kind of helps. Usually I'll do that. Another thing is if like people who get the the sinus, the drainage, all that type of stuff is, and if you've been out a lot, if you've been like, now I still do this, if I'm outside, which I tend to be, and the pollen's really bad and I can feel it in my nose and in my sinuses, when I'm done for the day, I do a sinus rinse with one of these, and you get these little packs of, the salt mix that goes in them with warm water. Please use distilled water or good filtered water. Don't ever use tap water in a sinus rinse. That's very dangerous. You just have these little packs and you put in there. I recommend doing that. That's going to flush everything out. And this is the same thing I use. If anyone has a sinus infection or feels like one is starting, I give the sinus rinse and I put about 5 to 10 cc's of colloidal silver in there. It'll knock it right out. If you're having a lot of, irritation, because a lot of times allergies is really what causes a sinus infection to start. So do the sinus rinses. That helps. And let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, the other thing which I did not bring in here is about like a shot glass size, and they're called hot shots is what they are. But you take 1 tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar with the mother, you know, the good kind of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of your local raw honey, a dash of cinnamon, and about 1 tablespoon or a little bit more of warm water. You mix that really good, and you take that every day and during allergy stuff. And that mixture of that in that warm water, it just prevents allergy stuff. It prevents that reactions. It treats things. That's a really, really good one to have. And then the other big thing that is used for allergies, and I give them to my kids. I made a video. I don't remember if I think the whole video was about stinging nettles, and that is what this is a D-His Junior. It's a chewable, and this has the stinging nettles and vitamin C in it. There's little chewables. The adults, use these as well. They're just chewables, even though it says Junior. These are fantastic. If you can find it, I'll link all this stuff below. Stinging nettles is fantastic. Now you can do a chewable like that. You can forage stinging nettles if you know exactly what it is. You can do stinging nettle teas. There's all different ways. Stinging nettles is wonderful for allergies, seasonal allergies of all types. I think it's all I had on my list. I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, allergies, this is that season. The pollen's awful. And all these natural things really keep things under control, without any allergy medicines, because either you're not going to get it, or they have a lot of side effects with over-the-counter, allergy medications. So I hope it helps you guys. Everyone stay well. God bless, and I will see you next time.